What's going on, everybody? Happy 2022. This is Rich from Gaming on a Budget, the channel that reviews free or cheap games with the hopes to recommend you some dope shit. So I know I've been away for a couple of weeks. Sorry. A couple weeks ago I got sick and then just kind of snowballed from there. But anyways, back again. Real quick, I just wanted to make an announcement about the giveaway I was doing. So recently I started doing shorts before the game review to kind of give you a teaser for what it is. And for those that commented correctly on what the game was, they got entered into this giveaway. So I just wanted to announce the winner for last month. So a big shout out to the Hood X25 for winning this month's competition. He's going to be getting a e-gift card of his choice for any platform, whether it's Steam or if he has a PS4 or Xbox or whatever. Still meaning to talk to him about that and get more details. But yeah, so shout out to him. I'll be doing this again next month. So in February, when I do game reviews, when you see the shorts, comment the name of the game, and if you're correct, you're gonna get entered into the giveaway. And then at the end of the month, I'll pick somebody else. So, but anyway, shout out to the Hit 25. So let's get to today's review. Today I'll be reviewing the game Rec Room. So a while ago, one of my subscribers asked me to review this game. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly sure who it was. I think they commented during a live stream, and I couldn't find the comment. Forgive me, and let me know. Comment and I'll shout you out. So I've been seeing this game a lot in the top free games in the Xbox Game Store for a while, so it's been on my radar. I recently got interested in it when I saw one of my favorite YouTubers by the name of Berleezy go through the game, and I was like, you know what? I think it's time for me to check this out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about some of the facts. So the genre of the game is actually a virtual reality MMO game creation system developed and published by Rec Room Inc. Released back in July 2016, created on the Unity engine. Platforms you can play this on include Windows, PS4, PlayStation VR, the Oculus Quest 1 and 2, iOS, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X, and Android. And the most important question on this channel, is it cross-platform compatible? Yes, it is. So Rec Room is a social-based game where players can meet up with their friends and play games together. Essentially, you can play, chill, and chat with people from all over the world and play millions of rooms. Rooms are games created by other players that are based on whatever they can imagine. The game is VR based, but you do not need to have VR to enjoy the game and all it has to offer. But if you don't feel like gaming and just want to chill, don't worry, because you can just chill in the Rec Room lobby area, just chat with people, party up, and hang out. First impression of this game is that it reminded me a lot of Roblox, but just with the more social aspect or focus. That was what I first got when I played this game. Whether if you want to explore the millions of games and all the different rec rooms created by other gamers, or just feel like kicking it, Rec Room is definitely an interesting take on social gaming with a bunch of possibilities. So I got to check out this game for some time and got some things I want to tell you guys about. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about it. So the first point, the visuals. Visually, the game is pretty interesting. The graphics to me weren't too advanced, but still look decent enough, which kind of makes sense because this is more of a VR game with MMO capabilities. It felt very cartoony, but pleasant on the eyes. In the beginning of the game, you get to create your character, which I really liked. They actually had some pretty diverse looks, and I especially appreciated what they had going on in the hair department. I feel like I was able to create an accurate representation of my Rec Room self, and for the most part, I was pretty happy with this. Very similar to Roblox, the visuals mostly depend on what game or room you're in. For instance, the main lobby area was well lit, pretty vibrant with colors, but depending on what game, the visuals could change with the environment to be more detailed than others. Anyways, the visuals for Rec Room were actually pretty decent. Alright, so the next point, the mechanics. So very similar to Roblox, the mechanics vary depending on what game you are playing. Like I mentioned, there are millions of games you can play in Rec Room, all with their own styles. One of the first games I played was Paintball, which was like a first-person shooter game. I could sprint, crouch, aim, all the stuff you could think about playing an FPS. There was also different weapons, of course. Another game I played was Dodgeball, where the mechanics were not as complicated. And I even had a chance to play a horror-based game based on Five Nights at Freddy's, where all you have to do is escape from the giant animatronic bear, only armed with like a flashlight. So as you can see, the mechanics really do change depending on what game you happen to be playing. Outside of gaming, there's also the social aspect of Rec Room where you can just chill in the lobby and chat with others. I did a bit of this too, and besides the expected weird ass randos I would bump into, it was actually pretty cool. There was like this basketball court where you could just shoot around, tables you can sit at, lounge areas all throughout the map. In the game, you also get this watch, which is basically your gateway to whatever you want to do in Rec Room. So you can access games, you can go back to your dorm room, which is pretty cool, add friends, send messages, etc. You also get these consumables, which for the most part are just cosmetic. Like you can get pizzas or other snacks that you can actually share with your friends or whatever. There's also potions you can get which alter your character's looks. For example, there's a high five potion that drops gold coins whenever you high five players. Speaking of high fives, there's several ways to interact with players. You can, wave at people, you can dance, you can kind of just gesture at people as well. And yeah, it's really, the social aspect for this game is actually really interesting. Another cool thing is you actually get film for a camera, so you can like take pictures and stuff. I thought that was actually pretty cool. It really adds to the social aspect of the game, and taking selfies and stuff is actually pretty dope. Another thing I really liked about the game was as you leveled up, they would like deliver you packages, and these packages included things like consumables or even like clothes for your avatar. So I thought that was really cool. I really liked the presentation of just like being able to open the box and have your item just kind of delivered to you. It really kind of made the game a little bit different for me, and I appreciated it. So let's get into the maker pen. So how do you make games in Rec Room? Well, I'll tell you. You can make games and objects in general with what's called the maker pen. You can access this from your watch and use it to make your own room, essentially creating your own game. You can create objects in 2D shapes to ultimately craft whatever game you want. Unfortunately, I did not have the time to learn more about this and didn't make a game, but I thought this video here did a good job of at least showing you what it looks like. If you want to know more about creating your own game using the maker pen, I've attached a video in the description for you to check out. But yeah, I mean, just kind of like Roblox, you can basically create whatever you can imagine. It might take some time to learn the ins and outs of it, but just being able to create games, and like I said, this being a game of games, is actually pretty dope. So you guys know what time it is. Let's go ahead and talk about the highlights. My biggest highlight for playing Rec Room is just the fact that, the game creation system. Any game that gives gamers the ability to make their own stuff and share with other gamers, in my opinion, is pretty dope. One notable difference for me for this game was definitely the social aspect. Like, I'm really into the fact that you can just chill and like hang out with people. And it's just, I don't know, it's something in gaming that I feel like we don't have a lot of. A lot of it is like, just straight to the game, but sometimes, gaming is more than just the game. It's actually interacting with other players and, doing it in an environment such as this. And I really could appreciate this about Rec Room. The emphasis on social interactions in Rec Room is probably my favorite thing about the game, to be honest. Final thoughts. Rec Room is actually a pretty interesting game, I can't lie. Like I mentioned, it's definitely Roblox, but with more of a social focus. I really like the idea of this environment, just being able to get gamers to hang out, and I honestly just respect it. No lie, playing this in VR would have been really dope, and I kind of wish I had one to check it out, but I know for sure would have shaped the experience a little bit better, but even without VR, it was pretty cool. If I had to give Rec Room a score, I would probably give it a cool 7 out of 10. I think the game was all right, and like I said, ultimately, I'm more into the social aspect of the game, but you can't go wrong with this. I mean, being able to play games, with other people, and of course, all these games are created by other people. I just always had respect for that type of stuff, so I got a shout out to Rec Room. But anyways, if you like Roblox or want a game that lets you play a bunch of other games created by people just like you, and at the same time be able to chill and hang out, then I think you should give Rec Room a shot. But as always, I want to hear what you guys think. Are you playing Rec Room? If not, do you think you'll try it? If you are playing Rec Room, what's one of your favorite games? What's one of your favorite rooms that you like to visit? Or do you just like to chill in the lobby and talk shit with people? Let me know. I want to hear all that in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and drop a like. And if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe. Videos on a weekly basis, including my game reviews, including, I don't know, actually, I need to ask you guys this. What are some things that you guys want to see more of? Like, I really want to hear what you guys want me to do. Obviously, reviewing games is a big one, but, did you guys want me to keep doing deals stuff? Did you guys want me to still interview streamers? Did you guys want me to, just tell me, what would you like to see out of this channel? I really want to make sure this channel is something that is a cooperative effort and, I'm reflecting what you guys want to see. So please let me know in the comments. And then, of course, if you know any games that are free to play or cheap, please let me know, and I'll get to it and shout you out as well. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking out my content and being patient with me. Really appreciate it. But anyways, this is Rich from Gaming on a Budget, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.